morning, everybody. I welcome you all to this digital classroom for the Subject Control Systems Module 3. In my previous lecture, I have derived the expression for steady-state error constants Kp, Kb, and Ka. And we found the relationship between steady-state error ESS with respect to Kp, Kb, and Ka. Today, we are going to solve few example problems related to steady-state error constants. Before starting with the session, let me summarize the error coefficients and its corresponding steady-state error. For input subjected to step, ramp, and parabolic, we have their corresponding error coefficient as position error constant Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 g of s, and Kv is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into g of s, and Ka is equal to limit s tends to 0 s square into g of s. And the ESS is given by ESS is equal to 1 by 1 plus Kp subjected to step input, and ESS is equal to 1 by Kv subjected to ramp input, and ESS is equal to 1 by Ka subjected to parabolic input. If you have an input with a magnitude A, then ESS will be equal to A by 1 plus Kp, and ESS will be equal to A by Kv for a ramp input, and ESS will be equal to A by Ka for a parabolic input. Here we have a table in which I have summarized the steady-state error ESS for type 0, type 1 and type 2 subjected to step input with coefficient Kp, ramp input with coefficient Kb, and parabolic input with coefficient Ka. For a system subjected to step input, type 0 system follows the step input with a finite error A by 1 plus K. And for the system subjected to ramp input, type 1 system follows the ramp input of magnitude A with a finite error A by K. And for the system subjected to parabolic input, type 2 system follows the parabolic input with a finite error A by K. For type 1 and above systems, it follows the step input of any magnitude A and will have an error which is very negligible. ESS will be equal to 0. Practically, ESS will not be equal to 0. We have some error, but the error is very negligible. Similarly, for a ramp input, type 0 system will have a very high error where ESS reaches infinity, which may damage the parameters of the system. For type 2 and higher systems subjected to ramp input, ESS will be very negligible, which will be equal to 0. Similarly, for parabolic input, type 0 and type 1 will be very high and ESS will be reaching infinity, which may damage the parameters of the system. So you can make a note of the statement. Steady-state error analysis using static error constant is applicable only for unity feedback control system. However, the error ESS can be reduced by increasing the constant K. But there is a limitation on increasing K from stability point of view, which will be discussed in module 4, which deals with stability analysis of the system. So let us solve few example problems from previous year VTU question paper related to steady state error ESS and its error constant Kp, Kv and Ka. You can take down this question. For a unity feedback control system having G equal to K by S square into S plus 2 into S plus 5, find Kp, Kv and Ka. Number 2, steady state error to unit step, unit ramp and unit parabolic. So you're given with a unity feedback control system having G of S as K by S square into S plus 2 into S plus 5. So we are supposed to calculate for position error constant Kp, velocity error constant Kv and acceleration error constant Ka. So we know the formula Kp is equal to limit S tends to 0 G of S. You're given with G of S, we can substitute for G of S. So Kp will be equal to limit S tends to 0 K by S square into S plus 2 into S plus 5. As limit S tends to 0, the denominator becomes 0 So anything divided by 0, it becomes infinity. So Kp will be equal to infinity. Then to find the velocity error constant Kv, the formula is given by limit s tends to 0, s into GFS. So let's substitute for GFS. One term in the denominator, s will get cancelled out. However, we have a term s in the denominator. So s tends to 0, hence again the denominator becomes 0. So anything divided by 0, it becomes infinity. So Kv will be equal to infinity. To find the acceleration error coefficient Ka is equal to limit s tends to 0, s square into GFS. Substituting for GFS, s square and s square will get cancelled out. So we have Ka as K by 10. After substituting for s tends to 0, we have Ka as K by 10. Now you are supposed to calculate for steady state error ESS subjected to unit step, unit ramp and unit parabolic. So the steady state error subjected to unit step is given by ESS is equal to 1 by 1 plus Kp. As it is unit step, A is equal to 1. So you have obtained the expression as ESS is equal to 1 by 1 plus Kp. We have identified Kp as infinity. Hence, ESS will be equal to 1 by 1 plus infinity, that is nothing but 0. Similarly, the steady state error for unit ramp input is given by ESS is equal to 1 by Kv. Kv we have found it as infinity. So substituting for Kv as infinity, ESS will be equal to 1 by infinity, that is nothing but 0. Then steady state error for unit parabolic input, ESS will be equal to 1 by Ka. We have found Ka as K by 10. So substituting for Ka in the formula of ESS, ESS will be equal to 1 divided by K by 10. That is nothing but 10 by K. So ESS will be equal to 10 by K. So we have done with this problem. Let us move on to the next problem. You can take down this question. For a unity feedback control system having G of S is equal to 100 into S plus 2 into S plus 5 divided by S square into S plus 8 into S plus 12. Find Kp, Kv and Ka. The procedure is pretty simple with respect to the same example as that of the previous problem. You can solve this problem. Substituting for Kp as limit s tends to 0 GFS and substitute for GFS, we obtain Kp is equal to infinity. From the question, it is very clear that as we have two poles at origin, it is a type 2 system. So we know that a type 2 system follows the parabolic input with a finite error of A by Ka. That is the reason why we have obtained Ka is equal to 10.4. Whereas for other cases, Kp is equal to infinity and Kv is also equal to infinity. Moving on to the next problem. Find Kp, Kv and Ka for the system having G of S is equal to S plus 10 divided by S into S cube plus 7S square plus 12S. Number 1. Mention the type and order of the system. Number 2. Evaluate steady state error for the following input. A. R of t is equal to 2t u of t. B. R of t is equal to 4t square u of t. So you're given with GFS and you're supposed to calculate the steady state error coefficient Kp, Kv and Ka. And we have to mention the type and order of the system. And also we have to evaluate ESS for a given input. R of t is equal to 2t u of t and R of t is equal to 4t square u of t. So here they have not specified what type of input is given in terms of step, ramp or parabolic. They have given the mathematical representation of the standard input signals, from which now you have to identify what input is given. R of t is equal to 2t. It clearly states that the input given is a ramp input and u of t is specific for the signal exists for t greater than or equal to 0. So here R of t given for the first case 2t is nothing but a ramp input, and for case B R of t is equal to 4t square u of t, where u of t, that is nothing but the signal which has been represented here, exists only at t greater than or equal to 0. And as it is 4t square, it is very clear that the input is nothing but a parabolic input. So we have identified case A as a ramp input and case B as a parabolic input. So now we can follow the same procedure which we have followed for the previous two example, and we can solve this problem. So first, let us identify the type and order of the system. Here the highest power of S in the denominator is 4. So the order of the system is 4. So we can call it as a fourth order system. And if you take S as common from this denominator, we get a square of a square plus 7s plus 12. So the power of S is here 2. That is nothing but we have two poles at the origin. Hence it can be called as a type 2 system. So now let us calculate the coefficients Kp, Kv and Ka. Kp is given by limit s tends to 0 g of s. So we can substitute for g of s which is given in the question. Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 s plus 10 divided by s square of s square plus 7s plus 12. So as limit s tends to 0, the denominator becomes 0. So anything divided by 0, Kp becomes infinity. Kv is given by limit s tends to 0, s into g of s. After substituting for g of s, Kv will be equal to limit s tends to 0, s into s plus 10 divided by s square of s square plus 7s plus 12. One term of s in the denominator will get cancelled out, and as limit s tends to 0, the denominator becomes 0. So anything divided by 0, again Kv becomes infinity. So Kv will be equal to infinity. Then Ka is equal to limit s tends to 0 s square into g of s. After substituting for g of s, Ka will be equal to limit s tends to 0 s square of s plus 10 divided by s square of s square plus 7s plus 12. S square and s square will get cancelled out. After substituting for s tends to 0, s square becomes 0, 7s becomes 0, and the first term here s becomes 0. So Ka will be equal to 10 by 12. So we get Ka is equal to 5 by 6. So now let us move on to option 2, in which we have two cases, case A and case B, given R of t is equal to 2t. So R of s will be equal to, we can make use of the Laplace transform equality. T to the power of n will be n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. As we have t to the power of 1, the Laplace transform will be 1 factorial divided by s square, and we have a magnitude a. Hence R of s will be equal to 2 by s square for the first case. So now it is very clear that the given input is a ramp input, hence its steady state error ESS will be equal to A by kV, where A denotes the magnitude of the input signal applied. So here A is equal to 2 and kV we have obtained it as infinity. So 2 divided by infinity, so ESS will be equal to 0. Let us move on to case 2, in which given R of t is equal to 4t square. So if you take the Laplace transform of t square, relating with the Laplace transform per formula, t to the power of n gives n factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1. Here in this case n is equal to 2. Hence it will be 2 factorial divided by s to the power of n plus 1, 2 plus 1. S to the power of 2 plus 1, it becomes 2 by s cube. Already we have a magnitude of 4 given in the question. So 4 multiplied by 2 by s cube, that is nothing but 8 by s cube. So R of s will be equal to 8 by s cube. Now we have the formula for steady state error. ESS is equal to A by Ka, where A represents the magnitude of this parabolic signal, which is nothing but 8. So ESS will be equal to 8 divided by, here Ka we have obtained it as 5 by 6. So we can substitute for Ka, and finally ESS will be equal to 9.6. Moving on to the next problem. For a unity feedback control system having G of s is equal to 100 divided by s square of s plus 2 into s plus 5, find Kp, Kv and Ka. Number 2, steady state error for the input R of t is equal to 1 plus t. In the previous problem, we have given with a mathematical expression case A for a ramp input and case B for a parabolic input, whereas in this example problem we have R of t is equal to 1 plus t, whereas the first term represents a step input signal and the second term represents a ramp input signal. So given is it a combination of a step and a ramp signal. So we can identify what is the given input, then we can start solving the problem. So for the first case, we are supposed to calculate for Kp. in which the formula for Kp is given by limit s tends to 0 GFS. Let's substitute for GFS. So Kp will be equal to limit s tends to 0, 100 divided by s square of s plus 2 into s plus 5. Substituting for s tends to 0, the denominator becomes 0. So Kp will be equal to infinity. For the second case, Kv is equal to limit s tends to 0, s into GFS. So substituting for GFS, Kv will be equal to limit s tends to 0, s into 100 divided by s square of s plus 2 into s plus 5. One term of s in the denominator will get cancelled out. As limit s tends to 0, the denominator will be equal to 0, hence Kv will be equal to infinity. Moving on to the next coefficient Ka. Ka is given by limit s tends to 0, s square into GFS. Substituting for GFS, we get Ka is equal to limit s tends to 0, s square of 100 divided by s square into s plus 2 into s plus 5. S square and s square will get cancelled out. So we get Ka is equal to 10. After substituting for s tends to 0, we get Ka is equal to 10. Now we are supposed to calculate the steady state error for a given input r of t is equal to 1 plus t. So taking Laplace transform of r of t, we get r of s as Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s and Laplace transform of t is 1 by s square. Once obtaining the Laplace transform, we have to substitute in the steady state error formula. It is a combination of step and the ramp input. So the error will be also a combination of step as well as ramp. So ESS will be equal to 1 by 1 plus Kp, which is subjected to step input, and the next error will be subjected to the ramp input, which is given by 1 by Kv. So totally, the total steady state error ESS will be equal to 1 by 1 plus Kp plus 1 by Kv. As it is unit step, we have substituted as 1 in the numerator for both the terms. So we know Kp is equal to infinity and Kv is equal to infinity. So if we substitute for ESS, the final answer we get is ESS will be equal to 0. 1 by 1 plus infinity, that is nothing but 0, and 1 by infinity again, that is nothing but 0. 0 plus 0, 0. So the steady state error which we have obtained for this example is 0. Moving on to the next example problem. If r of t is equal to 2t plus 3t of u of t, find the steady state error ESS for the given system. So you are given with a block diagram in which GFS is equal to 3 into s plus 1 divided by s into s plus 2. You are given with a block diagram specifying GFS, and it is very clear that it is a unity feedback system, and we have a limitation which I defined in the beginning, that is steady state error analysis using static error constant is applicable only for unity feedback control system. So let us write the given data. R of t is equal to 2 plus 3t of u of t. Hence R of s will be equal to, taking the Laplace transform of 2 will be 2 by s, and taking the Laplace transform of 3t will be 3 by s square. So once after obtaining the Laplace transform of the input, we have to calculate for Kp. Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 GFS. So substitute for GFS, limit s tends to 0, 3 into s plus 1 divided by s into s plus 2. As s tends to 0, the denominator will be 0. Hence, Kp will be equal to infinity. Next, we have to find for Kv, where Kv is equal to limit s tends to 0, s into GFS. Substituting for GFS, limit s tends to 0, s into 3 multiplied by s plus 1 divided by s into s plus 2. S and s will get cancelled out, and we can substitute for s tends to 0. So we get 3 by 2. Kv is equal to 3 by 2. Finding K is not necessary here, as the given input is step and ramp, which is associated with position error constant Kp and velocity error constant Kv. Now the corresponding steady state error will be given by, it's a combination of step error as well as the ramp error. So ESS will be equal to A1 divided by 1 plus Kp plus A2 divided by Kv, where A1 is equal to 2 and A2 is equal to 3. And we have identified Kp as infinity and Kv as 3 by 2. After substituting for Kp, Kv, A1, A2, ESS will be equal to 2. So the steady state error with respect to this example problem is 2. Moving on to the next problem. For the System given below, the input is r of t is equal to 0.1 t. Find the steady state error. So you are given with a block diagram, and we should be very clear in solving this problem. Let me again remind you the statement. Steady state error analysis using static error constant is applicable only for unity feedback control system. Yes, of course, it is a unity feedback control system once we simplified the subblock. So let us assume that 10 by s into s plus 1 as g1 and 0.1 s as h1. So as it is a negative feedback, if you wanted to simplify the subblock, we can make use of the formula g1 divided by 1 plus g1 of s into h1 of s. So substituting for g1 of s and h1 of s, finally we can get a simplified block as g of s is equal to 10 divided by a square plus s plus s. So again, if you simplify, we obtain g of s as 10 divided by a square plus 2s. Now you have obtained for GFS, which is similar to that of a unity feedback control system. Now you can proceed the same procedure which we have used to solve the previous problem, and we can obtain the steady state error. So the first step here is to find the coefficients with respect to the input. Let us take the Laplace transform. Input given r of t is equal to 0.1 t, so its Laplace transform r of s will be equal to 0.1 divided by s square. And it is very clear that the given input is a ramp input. And the magnitude of the ramp input a is equal to 0.1. So it is sufficient to calculate the coefficient of the ramp input, which is nothing but the velocity error coefficient kv. As the given input is ramp input, it is associated with the velocity error coefficient kv. Hence kv will be equal to limit s tends to 0 s into g of s. After substituting for g of s, limit s tends to 0 s into 10 divided by s into s plus 2. S and s will get cancelled out. As the limit s tends to 0, we get 10 by 2, that is nothing but 5. So once after obtaining kv, we can find the steady state error ESS, which is given by a by kv. A has been identified as 0.1 and kv as 5. After substituting for a and kv, ESS will be equal to 0.1 divided by 5, which is equal to 0.02. So the steady state error with respect to this example problem ESS is equal to 0.02. Moving on to the next problem, in the block diagram shown below, determine the value of k for the steady state error of 0.8 for unit ramp input. So again, you are given with a block diagram in which we have to assume G1 as s plus 2 divided by s into s plus 1 and h1 as ki, and we have to simplify this block making use of the formula g1 of s divided by 1 plus g1 of s multiplied by h1 of s, and this block gets simplified as s plus 2 divided by s square plus s plus ks of s plus 2. So we have obtained g of s, and g of s, if you further simplify, we obtain s plus 2 divided by s of s plus 1 plus k of s plus 2. So we have obtained g of s, which is having a unity feedback. So now we can determine the value, but read the question again in the block diagram given below. Determine the value of k. So you are given with a steady state error ESS is equal to 0.8, which is subjected to unit ramp input, and we are supposed to calculate k. So it is a different problem compared to the previous examples. Given is ESS, we have to find k. So let's start solving this problem. Unit ramp input, as it is very clear that the given is unit ramp input, r of t is equal to t, hence its Laplace transform r of s is equal to 1 by s square. So given is ESS is equal to, as it is subjected to unit ramp input, 1 by kv is equal to 0.8. First, write the given data, extract the given data, understand the given data properly, analyze it, and write the given data properly, so that solving the problem becomes very easy for you. So we should be very clear with this aspect. ESS is equal to 1 by kV. We identified it as 1 by kV as the input is unit ramp, which is specified in the question. So ESS will be equal to 0.8, whereas which is again related to kV 1 by kV. So now we know kV is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into g of s. Once after substituting for g of s, limit s tends to 0 s into g of s is nothing but s plus 2 divided by s of s plus 1 plus k into s plus 2. Once after substituting for s tends to 0, we have obtained kvs 2 divided by 1 plus 2k. But we know that kv is equal to 1 by 0.8. From the given data, we can obtain kv as 1.25. So now we can equate kv is equal to 1.25, which is nothing but 2 by 1 plus 2k. So once after simplifying, we can obtain the value of k as 2k is equal to 0.6, whereas k is equal to 0.3. So it is a slightly different problem in which given is ESS, and making use of the given data as unit ramp, we have identified that it is related to the velocity error constant kV, and we have taken the relationship between ESS and kV as ESS is equal to 1 by kV, which is nothing but 0.8, which is given in the question. Then we can solve the problem very easily. So this is again an university question which has been taken from previous years. You can make a note of this question and solve this problem. For a given system, g of s is equal to k divided by s square of s plus 2 into s plus 3. Find the value of k to limit the steady state error to 10, where the input of the system r of t is equal to 1 plus 10t plus 20t square. So given is r of t, which is a combination of step, ramp and parabolic, and ESS is given as 10. So now let us solve this problem. So kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 g of s. After substituting for g of s, we obtain kp is equal to infinity. Similarly, kv also will be equal to infinity. And if you substitute for ka, limit s tends to 0 a square of g of s, we have obtained ka is equal to k by 6. Once after finding kp, kv and ka, given r of t is a combination of step, ramp and parabolic, it is having a different magnitude. Hence, ESS will be equal to a1 divided by 1 plus kp plus a2 divided by kv plus a3 divided by ka. And the Laplace transform of r of t can be given by Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s, Laplace transform of 10t is 10 by s square, and Laplace transform of 20t square will be 20 multiplied by 2 by s cube. That is nothing but 40 by s cube. So now let us substitute for a1, a2, a3 as well as kp, kv and ka in the formula for ESS, and we can equate it to 10. As ESS is equal to 10, we can equate it to 10 and we can find the value of k. After substitution and simplification, we have obtained k is equal to 24. So you can take this problem as a homework. Almost we have solved many problems related to this same methodology. So finding the answer for this problem will not be so difficult for you. And I have given the answers also. You can cross verify with the answers. In the next lecture, I'm going to give a brief introduction about time response analysis of a second order system. First, we have to analyze the second order system, and then we are going to find the response of a second order system subjected to unit step input. Thank you.